So I did a video. Um, on some reason, not feeling very oozy after the incident. Let's call it incident happened at Crown Jewel, right? But it just so happens that this is my most hated video in a little while. You know why? Because halfway through the video, something happens. So what happens is, let me show you here.
Oh my god, brother!
Alright, so there they get around to, so I've like gone through different things about them returning, and you know how they were close to getting to the point where all they have to do is bring back Paul Heyman to have the faction all back together. Just somebody saying it's gonna need like a week and a half or so beforehand to kind of get his head back into the game and bring him back into the story properly. But I found something here that when I was ready to start talking about them bringing back Paul Heyman and my thoughts on how they should bring him back, it just happened that my thing froze. Like there's no
It's
audio.
up.
So when we get to the Paul Heyman part, like it just completely freezes for like a minute and like over 2 minutes of the video is frozen. There's no audio. The audio just that never happens. So I'm gonna redo this video again, and hopefully um, it works this time. All right. So before that, all right. So first, I came across this post from Sportskeeda that confirmed that Paul Heyman would make an appearance. You know, opening very soon. All right. Mm, all right. So it seems that he may be coming back very soon. This is speculation, but this is how we work as wrestling fans. We work with speculation and then make inferences, and those inferences may be wrong, but we'll still, make those inferences. If you remember last time we saw him on TV, it was when he was ousted from the group for not acknowledging the new tribal thief, new tribal thief. So here's my thing, right? I so if you don't remember, so he was put in a rock and a hard place. He had to choose to acknowledge Solo as the new tribal chief, and he didn't want to do that because he was the last vestige of what was holding on to the last empire, pretty much. And if he had acknowledged Solo, then it would have made it 10 times harder when Roman Reigns actually came back. So he never did, and he got thrown through a table because of that. Yeah, right here. Got thrown to a table because of that, and got written off TV for a good little while. So he really got into this persona. Didn't shave for a while. Got no, not even shaved. Didn't like sleep for a couple of days. Hair chose different coloring of hair. Very subtle things that that made the moment really memorable. So why I'm pointing this out is for a reason, right? So what I want them to do when they bring Paul Heyman back, I don't want them to just bring him back like how you bring back any other superstar. No, 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 no. If they're gonna bring back Paul Heyman, they should make it as cinematic as possible. So what I mean by this, all right. So look at what is this? All right. So what they should do, right? Because of everything that he went through to get to as the last vestige, they should make it as cinematic as possible. So what that means for me is either they visit him in like a hospital, right? In like a hospital, or what they can do is they have him like in like a nursing home or something that's somewhere off a beaten path, and he's in like a comatose or catatonic state, so just not feeling the best. Um, like him just looking off into space. And what they can do from there is they have maybe Roman Reigns try to visit him, and or maybe Solo is the one keeping him there, or maybe The Rock is the one keeping him there. Just something to kind of make it tie into the overarching story that they're trying to tell, or overarching story. So, what they can do is have Roman Reigns visit him, whether it's in a hospital or is in a nursing home or is in some place, you know, being held hostage by The Rock or the other bloodline. Have him, you know, have Roman Reigns reach out. Have Roman Reigns be the one to find him, or if they go with the like old age home angle. If they go with that angle, they can have like Roman Reigns go to him, and when he goes to him, he's like they're out of it. When he hears Roman's voice, he kind of picks up and starts crying and breaking down in Paul Heyman typical crying fashion. Let's see if we can find it. Paul Heyman crying, crying. Yeah, something like this face, making something like this face right there. Yeah, something like that. So you can make something like this face, or maybe this face. That's something crying, emotional. Also, going to literally be rebuilding the bloodline from ground up. Everybody is out of a title right now. So everybody have to get back a title, right? So Usos don't have any titles anymore. Roman doesn't have his titles anymore. Paul Heyman, I hope that when they do bring him back, that he's not fully up to Wiseman capabilities as yet. Like it takes a little while for him to get back into that groove, right? So that any storylines that they build from here on will have more investment, because the bloodline is gonna be like a bit off until everybody gets back into that groove, that mode that Roman Reigns calls it his God mode. Paul Heyman, I don't know, maybe I'm thinking about it. Maybe I'll draw it out a bit too much, but it doesn't make any sense for them to just bring him back in. At least as far as I'm concerned, it should be as cinematic as possible. It should be as it should be just enjoyable and a memorable moment, because the way they took him out was memorable, because this is it's one of the most memorable moments of 2024. So if you can have something similar to bring him back in, then I love that. Yeah, so that's pretty much. Wait, is it 2024? 2023? When was it again? Because it feels like a long time, man. When was it? 4 months ago. Yeah, 4 months ago. Yeah, 4 months ago. Yeah, yeah. So let's see how they approach it, and hopefully it's not just him showing back up on the show. I want it to be at least a little bit interesting. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm done yapping about something that may never happen. But yeah, that's my opinion. So bring Paul Heyman back after we settle the thing with Sami Zayn, But uh, after get him to be feeling a bit more oozy, then work on Paul Heyman, make Paul Heyman's angle a bit more interesting. Not just interesting, but something that's memorable, and something that will build fan engagement going into next Royal Rumble, which will lead into the next. What's it called again? Oh yeah, WrestleMania.